Second quarter set to go. Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival. Haverford School in their light blue checking for cancer commemorative jerseys going against Conestoga. Stoga in their road maroons. Bradley Lord.
What a great
coming
play.
Up to play the wing on the faceoffs, and now it's Miles Thomas.
What a difference. What a difference he made.
Jamie Ikeda, low feed shot, goal.
What a great transition play.
Tyler Brook logs on to www.istingcorners.com, and it's 1-0 Conestoga.
What a great transition that they made. And thanks again to Brad Lord playing the wing, coming up with a loose ball in the scramble.
And Jamie Ikeda
made the right decision.
Simple play right there. Move the ball in transition. 1-0 Stoga.
A little sidebar here, Coach. I've always felt like left-handed wingmen have a better, long pole have a better advantage. And that's what Jamie brings. Look at that, fighting him. Look at, how's he keep the ball on his stick?
Will McNamara has been hitting the weight room in the offseason. I think he works out with Jay Dyer Strength and Conditioning. Second quarter of today's game brought to you by Competitive Edge Lacrosse Outfitters. Competitive Edge Outfitters, located in Wayne, Pennsylvania. They have the Johnny O golf shirt that is taking over the world. They now have the new Johnny O striped polo. And you also have to check out their Liquid Flow shorts. The Liquid Flow short, you can play golf in it and then take your belt off and go jump in the pool. Get a pair of Liquid Flow shorts from Competitive Edge Outfitters, the hub of lacrosse on the main line in Philadelphia.
Adam Gomes drove the left lane, made a nice little play, shot wide, but watch his number 18.
Where's Adam Gomes going to college?
Notre Dame.
Who coaches at Notre Dame?
Kevin Cardigan, let's hear it.
Who's the defensive coach at Notre Dame?
One of our all-time favorites, Jerry Burns.
Love Burnsy.
I'm not watching these matchups, Coach. I'm fascinated with the matchups and who plays whom and why. Oh, great save. An unbelievably great play.
Jake Landman corralling that one.
Jake Landman's a left-handed goalie.
Throws some guys off.
Jake Scott is still in the game. Again, another easy clear.
One of the great points made by
Eric Strid.
Yeah,
yes.
Pointing out that not a lot of riding going on here.
My observation is the stick skills of the Pennsylvania player today are just superb.
There's Gavin McBride. McBride, number 32. One of those guys, I compare him to Sidney Moncrief from the old Arkansas Razorback basketball teams. One of those guys who just sees things and can flat out dunk. Timmy Brooks dodges lefty, pushes it behind. Spinorama on the inside.
Spinorama is right.
No dice. I don't know how that can be a push from behind. They're going to call it a hold. Good call by referee Carmen DeJohn Domenico. Defender Zach Parro, stud.
They have two studs, but their team defenses.
And again, the pole vault pit still getting a workout on the far side.
They're going a little high, Coach.
Sammy
I feel
Rohr.
like, yeah.
Haverford getting their best offensive possession of the day. High lob pass. Shot!
Whoa! What a great
Sick shot. Timmy Brooks.
What a great shot.
Timmy Brooks, we want the funk.
The feed that came through traffic was just extraordinary. From behind the goal to Timmy Brooks, who really stung it up high.
Timmy, former star on the animated show South Park.
As a matter of fact, that where he stung it is known as Cardigan's Corner in Radnor Lore.
obviously after GT, George Corrigan Jr. Brother George.
Here we go.
Pedaled his wares out on this
There we
field
go.
as well. And again, Bradley Lord.
Bradley Lord with a ground ball.
Frasina and Lord exchange on the far side. 1-1 now, your score, 8:15 to go. Second quarter brought to you by Competitive Edge Outfitters.
Oh.
High pass, one of the few turnovers of the day. Not a big problem because these teams can get up and down the field. You're going to have the ball 70 to 80 times in a game, so one turnover is not going to hurt you unless you let it. But Competitive Edge Outfitters, like I said, the Johnny O golf shirt, I have one. Tremendous fabric and those great traditional pastel colors. They now have the new striped polos. Make sure you check out Competitive Edge Outfitters in Wayne, Pennsylvania.
There's Brad Lord was on the ball, bringing it up. Now he's dropping back on a D. He must be. Yeah, they're putting a little pressure now. And they did. They picked it off. Yeah, they
ground ball by 33, Andrew DiStefano. Timeout called for.
An excellent timeout, I may add.
Coach Brian Sampson, we're here in the second quarter. Obviously, it's his sister, Katie Sampson, who the tournament's named after, but it's more than just her. It's a much bigger cause. It's for spinal cord research and to aid people who have had spinal cord injuries. Investigate the website, Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival. It's a tremendous opportunity to learn about it and dedicate your time or financial resources to a tremendous cause. CUDA.com, Booker Corrigan, George Corrigan, Eric Strid, bringing you great high school lacrosse from the main line in Philadelphia. 1-1 your score, 7:42 to go, second quarter. Great timeout by Coach Brian Sampson. One of the things that you see in this Conestoga Haverford rivalry, great coaches who respect the game first, their opponents second, and their teams third.
Brian Sampson is a Radnor High School graduate who then went to Georgetown and starred down there, and he's brought a lot to the table with Conestoga. They have been the state champion and in the championship game when they didn't win it.
And John Nostrand from Haverford School, a Washington College grad.
Wow, they did an invert that time, and
ball just
nice
jumps
pick
out
off.
of Frasina's stick, inside cut. Gavin McBride into the teeth of that Pioneer defense. That is definitely going to be a push. Referee Maceo Parker, far side, making the call.
Conestoga defense is big and strong and fast.
And mean. Talking about
they have an
dog
edge.
Mean. Yeah. Backside, Zach Rigo now possessing, gets it all the way up to the top. Peter Blinn. Blinn inside feed. Handled. Henry Blinn. Yes, sir.
What a great play. Blinn to Blinn. What
gotta
a
love
great
two
play.
brothers connecting on that one. The Blinn boys scoring like Snooki on a weekend bender.
They're
2-1 now.
They're still coming in, Coach. Look at them pouring in on the other side.
Always the biggest crowd of the year and the biggest crowd of the day here at the Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival. Second quarter brought to you by Competitive Edge Outfitters in Wayne, Pennsylvania. Stop in and get everything that your young laxer needs. Wayne, Pennsylvania's Competitive Edge Lacrosse Outfitters. Timeout by veteran coach John Nostrand. He's a guy, been there forever, and he does such a nice job, and he's out of Washington College. So many great coaches come out of Washington College. George, what about a school like Washington College produces great high school lacrosse coaches?
Unbelievable what he's done, and not only that, as a tribute to what he's done at Haverford School, they have named the pavilion the Johnny Nostrand Pavilion. It's a great saying thank you to a guy who's done wonders with this program. They do an excellent job in this area. They really try to seek out the best kids in the youth programs. But this game is far from over, Coach.
And I can tell you about Haverford School because I was fortunate enough to work for a tree service that did the tree work at Haverford School. I attended Radnor, public school guy, but definitely was able to serve as a laborer over at Haverford School, which I'm very proud of. They got beautiful trees over there. A Raider Tree Service, anybody in the mainline area who needs their trees worked on, landscaped, everything you need, a Raider Tree Service. I used to split wood for them for hours on end and then go climb trees. Tremendous guy. Chris Raider will give you a free estimate. Get to a Raider Tree Service. Great guy.
A high energy guy.
Coming out of the timeout, 6:24 remaining, second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by the tremendous Boutique, the one-stop shop, Competitive Edge Outfitters. Little backside mamba play going on. Mark Petrone and Travis do such a nice job with this offense, defense.
Whoa,
assistant coaches.
there he goes.
Miles Thomas, a little strip
Again,
delicious.
It's another great play by Miles.
If Miles Thomas were a dinosaur, he'd be a striposaurus. Oh, here comes Miles Thomas, gonna have one. Oh. Those long stick goals count a little bit more than one. Gives you a little momentum on your side, and you definitely see the shoulders slump of the people that give up the goals to long sticks.
Coach Brad Lord has it. By the way, I coach with John Beezer, one of the great long stick shooting defensemen in the game. He knew how to bring it.
He played so long ago, though. I mean, honestly.
I know.
Guys from his era are, a lot of them.
They
want to get both feet on the floor in the morning.
Here's a great matchup. Brad Lord with the ball. Again, he's making that drive. He's in the alley. Bingo. Nope.
No dice on the shot. Warner Bailey picked off on the play. Creative offense.
I think that play worked because he didn't telegraph the pick. Now Jake Scott, they have a short stick on Jake Scott. So the scouting report said we can play him with a shorty. Here he comes.
See if he can turn the corner right here. Shot, save Landman.
Landman looks good. Both goalies look at the top of their game.
Jake Scott's one of those athletes who can turn the corner. That time he got a little jarring right as he was releasing the shot. Goal scorer Timmy Brooks now at midfield, working hard against Elliot Cairns. Zach Rigo behind the cage. You see the off-ball work of Gavin McBride. Now sliding into the crease, also helping with that leadership. He's bound for Princeton, but still has some unfinished business at the Haverford
Jamie
School.
Look at that. They set a pick and he ran right through it.
No flag on the play, though. Rigo, Blinn, shot goal. Not a flag. It's a flop, not a flag, but they're going to call it. Henry Blinn, super funked up like you're from the Oaktown.
He ripped it, Coach.
This Man Up brought to you by Strid Wealth Management. Eric Strid played and some of the brothers too, Peter and Paul Strid, all Episcopal Academy, doing a great job over there, and now obviously reaping the fruits of their labors as great team members over at Strid Wealth Management.
Booker, those were back in the days when the Interact still competed in the state championships. I will put a little plug for the 1987 Episcopal Churchman state champion lacrosse team.
Was Gabby Rowe on that team?
Gabby Rowe. Young Bill Miller was
Bill.
Wonderful attackman on that
Did he get any playing time, though, Bill Miller?
Absolutely did.
Skinny guy.
Gil Hull was out there.
Gil Hull. Strip
stripping the likes of Paul O'Grady and some other Haverford School players.
Those were the good old days.
Absolutely.
Gotta love Bill Miller. I don't know if he played at all in college or after high school. I know he played like his sophomore year in high school. I think he dated a girl named Katie Bell and then just kind of got out of it.
It's a crying shame these
shot goal!
God.
Henry Blinn's on fire!
going to say it's a crying shame these Interact kids can't compete in the state championships anymore.
Yes, it is.
Like it was in the old days. I think it would really add a lot of value to the tournament.
It definitely would, and I know that there's a lot of people who wish that they could play against the Interact teams in that state tournament, because then it truly would become a state championship. But the Interact has done the best next possible thing in creating their own tournament. They have an invitational. They bring Lawrenceville over. You know, they have an opportunity for them to compete for a title of some kind. But no, you're very right. It's an unfortunate turn of events.
I'd like to do a heads up on Henry Blinn. He's obviously a great shooter. He goes to the close pipe like a hockey player does. It's the offside on Robbie Zanino, but he's having some kind of day out here.
Well, I'll tell you, you want to defend Henry Blinn? Bring a fire extinguisher. 4-1 now the score. Haverford going shot, save Landman.
That wasn't a great shot.
Stoga's looking a little impatient on the offensive end, Booker. They need a goal.
They do. They do. They need a good possession.
3:26 to go, second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Competitive Edge Outfitters. Get to Competitive Edge for every piece of lacrosse apparel or equipment that you need. Knowledgeable, experienced sales staff. Competitive Edge puts you in everything you need, and get your dad a Johnny O golf shirt or a pair of Liquid Flow shorts. Father's Day right around the corner. I know what I want. And if my dad were here, I'd tell him I'm getting him a Johnny O golf shirt.
Whoa. Oh, no, I don't. Coach, I had trouble with that.
That was more of a penalty than the previous one. I will go on record saying that. 2:52 to go, second quarter. Haverford up 4-1, and now going back on the man-ups today, brought to you by Strid Wealth Management, a great organization.
You know, Booker, with the potency of this Haverford EMO team, Stoga's taking some pretty dumb penalties. They really need to watch how they're taking penalties. They're just giving up a goal, it seems like, every time Haverford gets on the extra man.
And that's a momentum-shifting play in that now they get more time on offense, and right now Stoga needs some time of possession.
They need the ball down that end of the field.
Rigo exchanges up top with McNamara. Sammy Rohr, 3-3. They spin it over. Riley Hupfeld, diagonal pass, shot McNamara. Zanino, goaltender for Stoga, one of those kids who can heat up at any instant. He made the Under Armour All-American underclassmen team for Philadelphia last year. Tremendous athlete who also great goaltender in the sport of lacrosse. Inside feed, great save, Zanino.
Unbelievable.
Not you, fat Jesus. Slide it on down. And a great clearing pass by Zanino.
What a tremendous outlet pass.
Andrew
Here he goes.
DiStefano.
Oh, he couldn't hold on to it, and credit goes to Haverford. They rode him well, and he coughed up the ball.
Warner Bailey finds Will McNamara in the middle of the field. And Haverford School still on the man up as we get a minute and 45 seconds left, second quarter. 4-1 your score. Zach Rigo exchanges. Here's Gavin McBride. Back up to McNamara. You see Riley Hupfeld working on the inside. There's Hupfeld, shot goal!
Yeah.
You can see these things
from
up here.
What an incredible pass. What an incredible play. The guy in the middle delays his cut until the man has the ball. They rotate it, they spin it, they do it right.
Riley Hupfeld finishing the play, moving his feet the whole time. 5-1 now the score. I can't wait for this game to end. I'm going to run over quickly to Competitive Edge Outfitters and get a pair of Liquid Flow shorts and a Johnny O golf shirt. A couple nice pastels. Soft public school guy like myself doesn't mind wearing a pastel. Considering I grew up in Sears dungarees, I figure I could spoil myself a little bit.
Now they're winning the face-offs too.
Will McNamara scoops that one. And still man down, Stoga. Timeout, Coach Nostrand. They're going to talk it over. Haverford coming out of the timeout, 1:15 on the clock, second quarter. 1-4-1 roll-off play, shot just wide.
Unbelievably important for Conestoga to hold them here. Keep the score where it is for this half.
Henry Blinn, the shooter, just wide. And now it's Zach Rigo near side. 1-4-1 McNamara, peel off to Blinn. Blinn looking for that skip pass. He can almost smell it. Shot, no dice. Zanino all over that one, and Conestoga charged with the clear pass, picked off,
God.
knocked to the turf, but the Pioneers will not go softly into the night. And now we get a timeout. Coach Brian Sampson, veteran call by him. A great little sky whammy by Bradley Lord coming out of the timeout. Triple teamed and slips the entire squad there with a little shot fake. I'm kind of hip to Bradley Lord's cleats as well. I'm going to get my man. Oh, shot, save,
no.
Landman. And Stoga's offense right now kind of settling for the first shot they see, not the best shot they see. And with 7 seconds left in the half, this should great occasion. Cuda.com thrilled to be a part of the Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival. Again, Booker Corrigan and George Corrigan bringing you the call on Cuda.com. Make sure you get to Competitive Edge Outfitters, Wayne, Pennsylvania, right in the heart of Wayne. It is the hub of lacrosse on the main line in Philadelphia. Get a Johnny O golf shirt, get a pair of Liquid Flow shorts, amazing products, and every piece of equipment you need for the boy or girl lacrosse player in your life. We also want to thank the Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival itself, sponsoring CUDA, and United Rentals. United Rentals did a nice job of supplying some rented equipment that we need to bring these games to you. And as always, Strid Wealth Management and Motive Pure Hydration Formula. If you are a young lacrosse player and you're going to be playing it all this summer, stock up on Motive Pure. Go to motivepure.com to learn more about that. And the Great American Pub in Conshohocken and Wayne, where lacrosse players gather after games to enjoy a little fellowship. Get to the Great American Pub in Wayne, right across the street from Competitive Edge Outfitters, as well as the Great American Pub in Conshohocken. We will be back with the second half after this.